In this video, I'll walk you through our AI-PLC framework for building products with AI that actually deliver the values. Before we dive in, let me introduce the concept of AI-PLC, which is shortened for AI-driven Product Lifecycle. This is a methodology that systematically moves you from customer insights to validated product prototypes in a matter of days. Its defining characteristic is the aggressive use of AI automation at every single stage. The specific process covered in this video consists of the following 5 steps. Step 1. Discovery. We start by identifying real problems we're solving. We look deeply into customer pain points and discuss multifaceted solutions using the reverse brainstorming technique. Step 2. Prioritization. Not every opportunity deserves immediate attention. We evaluate each with right prioritization framework, which is reach, time, impact, times confidence divided by effort. Using a scoring matrix, we rank opportunities objectively to focus our resources where they will create a maximum value. Step 3. Specification. Here we create a comprehensive PRD, our blueprint. We document user stories, functional requirements, technical constraints, success metrics, and scope boundaries. This eliminates ambiguity and aligns all teams around a shared vision. Step 4. Decomposition. We break down requirements into implementable user stories. Each story is small, testable, independent, and valuable. We also identify the APIs, data pipelines, and ML models if required, creating a detailed implementation roadmap. Step 5. Validation. This is our quality gate. We push every document created, then validate at 3 levels: technical, functional, and user. We build an MVP, conduct A/B testing, and gather real user feedback. Insights from this phase feedback into discovery, creating a continuous improvement cycle. Please note that while we are using Miro and QuickSuite for this demonstration, these are not mandatory. You can achieve similar results using dedicated prompts or alternative tools. These 5 phases, discovery, prioritization, specification, decomposition, and validation, work together systematically. The discipline of not skipping step has helped us ship faster, reduce rework, and build products users actually love. To demonstrate the AI-PLC, let's define a hypothetical client, which is named Aura, a small to mid-sized fashion brand. They want to reduce their reliance on major platforms like Amazon or Macy's and revitalize their own D2C storefront. While they've heard that agentic AI is the next big thing, so they want to utilize it to their business, but they're struggling to figure out how to use it beyond just a simple chatbot. So, in any organization, stakeholders like CEO, developers, designers, and planners are all involved. To get everyone on the same page, the team gathers to list their organizational goals on a Miro board, like this. We are using the reverse brainstorming at this stage, so we're gonna flip those goals. But if you have any different framework or methodology, then you can still use the different frameworks. So after we flip the goals, by imagining a complete failure of those goals, we shift our perspective, a process where AI can also assist. Based on these failures, we can analyze the root causes. So for example, when we look at the first goals, like for example, someone wrote down increase new customer acquisition by 50% as their overall business goals, then worst brand reputation in the industry, which might be the flip goals. So from that flip goals, we can also brainstorm the causes of failure, which is going to be the rapid decline in brand trust. By using reverse brainstorming to think backward, we can derive more creative and innovative solutions. Then the team votes on which root causes are the most urgent or impactful. From there, we generate ideas based on the top 2 to 3 causes. In this case, they're gonna have multiple ideas like multi-layer validation guardrails, evidence-based response enhancement, real-time context API integration, and etc. Now we move to Quick Suite. Using Quick Suite Flow, we can automate prioritization, PRD creation, user story generation, and pushing files to GitHub. We start by inputting the Miro board ID along with the business definition, pain points, and business goals to ensure the AI has deep understanding of business context. Then I'm gonna put the Miro board ID, which is created, and also the persona definition for Aura. And I'm gonna start with click the button. Then the Quick Suite using the connect and actions we created previously, it'll gonna automatically get the ideas that customer and I did reverse brainstorming in the previous stage. Then as you can see, it successfully retrieved the ideate solutions frame from the Miro board. So we can see the top 5 solutions: multi-layer validation guardrails, evidence-based response enhancement. Those are the ideas we just saw in the Miro board. After this, Quick Suite, we're gonna use the RICE framework prioritization, and it'll gonna evaluate each of the 5 solutions using the RICE framework and provide the detailed reasoning for the scores. So you can see the each and every scores of the item: reach, impact, cost, and effort. So it scored 17 out of 20 for evidence-based idea and etc. So it ranked evidence-based response enhancement and real-time context API integration ideas as tier 1. So based on the RICE framework, user can either provide the feedback or give the continue to provide to move on with the specific idea, which is going to be the evidence-based response enhancement for this demo. So after giving it, the Quick Suite will gonna create the PRD for the draft version. It says based on the top ranked solution evidence-based response enhancement, we're going to create the comprehensive product requirement document. So after a few minutes, it creates the product requirement document, which is include the executive summary, problem statement, the customer's goals and success metrics. Also user stories and requirement for the simple version. Which includes the epic as well. Also technical requirements, design requirements, roadmap, and criteria, appendix, and etc. So customer gonna review all those files, all those PRD, and either give another feedback for this stage or press enter the continue to move on to the next stage. So once user type continue, we can continue to create the user story, like creating the user stories. You can see 5 user stories are created. And then we're gonna create the spec MD files into the we can push the files to the GitHub repo. So now just finish the basic user stories, and it will using these to build out a more detailed user file, read the MD files right now. So now it just created each and every user story files as a MD files, and it'll gonna create the more MD files, like which is the detailed version. Once it's successfully created, you can see the message it created the 5 specification files in the GitHub repository under the specs directory. So if we move to this GitHub repository, we can see all those folders and files are successfully created. So when we click the user story number 1, it created the acceptance criteria, technical specifications, data model, citation format, testing requirements, and all those etc. thing to that the customer can start their creating the POC and the proof of concept and validate their demo. So from now on, customer can move to the prototype and validation stage. Then customer can move to the production or creating the MVP stage. So that's all I prepared today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.